What the customers want more than anything is transparency and agility. In this post-pandemic era, everything's moving faster. There's a lot of contingency type environments taking place. And what they value is transparency. Now, we do that in two ways. One, by advanced technology. So we provide an interface, a track and trace solution that the customer has at their discretion. And second, by creating an intuitive Power BI dashboard so they could see all of the information they need at their fingertips. Unfortunately, in our industry, there's a lot of people that lie, claim things are moving. You'd be surprised how many times somebody says something's on the road and somebody pings it and they find out that it hasn't even left the destination. It's a point of departure. That's removed with Spartan Carrier Group. They value very much the transparency and being able to access all that information themselves. We service TMM GT, that's Toyota Motor Manufacturing Guanajuato. And while we were servicing these guys, they were having an issue with a particular supplier. I'll leave the supplier nameless. But the supplier was having issues from a labor pool perspective, and it was causing the inability to provide freight in an untimely manner. Now, the normal rules of operation are if somebody's not ready within a 30-minute time frame, then you're supposed to call them back, dump the load, and they have to recover the load on their own because you showed up on time. Now, that's what we're supposed to do from a transaction perspective. But because we're strategic partners and really care about our clients, we looked at the entire end-to-end solution. And what we came up with was an alternative plan, one where we were able to adjust the sleep time at the plant, the sleep time at the border, coupled with us being able to stay about 6 hours longer than we would normally stay, and negotiate this between all parties to be able to create a fluid process. This saved the company millions of dollars. And all it took was a little bit of engineering and a little bit of an open mind, looking at the overall solution and not just the contractual obligation. I think that's why we're growing so fast. Just in time, inherent in its name, just in time means that we have to have a very synchronous, time efficient type of operation. And our commitment to providing a value service just in time has given us the competitive advantage. And I'll state it this way. Most of transportation isn't as high strung as a just-in-time type environment. For example, if I was delivering refrigerators to a retailer, that retailer is not going to get very upset if you were late by a day or two. And that's most of trucking. However, when you support manufacturing facilities, you have to be on time every time. That's because you got 30 or 40,000 people waiting for you to show up with the components that are going to eventually be placed in some kind of manufactured automobile or some kind of system. Specializing in that gives us the ability to attack at a faster pace than most people with a higher level of accuracy. And our commitment to that has given us the competitive advantage. A lot of clients, even when they are the refrigerator type client, they value the fact that we're always on time. We look at route and optimization and engineering and look at all the different variabilities inherent in that. So geographical prepositioning, weather patterns, traffic patterns, construction patterns, and we look at creating primary, secondary, and tertiary forms of routing to ensure that we can drive any kind of contingency. So for example, there's seasonality. There's construction norms when you're traveling through certain highways or county roads. We take all of that into consideration whenever we create a solution. And when we create that solution, it's usually with the end in mind, and therefore we're prepared for pretty much anything that could happen. Well, we're a mid-sized carrier, and you could expect our full support. We don't take on more clients than we can handle. We're not the cheapest by any means. We're not the most expensive either. We're the most value proposition, right in your sweet spot, where we take on enough clients to keep the doors open and everybody eating, but not so many that we become another corporation where you get lost in the shuffle. You could expect a white glove type service whenever you deal with us, because we take every one of our clients serious. That's our bread and butter. What's allowed us to break into the market and to take on the likes of some of our larger competitors like Ryder, Penske, JB Hunt, XPO, is being able to provide solutions for complex problems. That is our niche. We don't shy away from the complexity of a solution. And we like that kind of work better because now when somebody comes to you, they're coming to you with a problem that they need solved. And that gives you guaranteed business.